A single black tear quickly and gently weighing down Alice's face. Her light sobs echoed through the small room in which she stayed. Her small, delicate hands firmly grasped the small hand-held mirror. In her reflection, she saw a monster, an abomination. She is no longer the angel she once was. Her once smooth, pale skin had peeled back on her cheeks, revealing her white teeth. The halo above her was now fused with her head, melted into her long black hair, which she so desperately tried to keep tamed. Her once small, dainty white horns had now grown dusky and had developed splotches of black ink stains. But the most frightening thing of all, the thing that made her skin crawl the most, was her eye. It was gone. In its place was a disturbing black socket, and in it, a black substance leaked and dripped down her left cheek. "You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful." Those words rang through her head as she started to cry even more, not wanting to see the monster that was before anymore. Alice forcefully threw the small mirror across the room. As it made contact with the wall, the mirror shattered and was scattered across the dark wooden floor. Resting her face in her hands, silent, muffled screams filled her stained hands. An hour has passed, and Alice had calmed down, but the vision of the reflection still pegged in her mind. She slowly walked the halls, looking at all of the old movie posters, each either containing her, Boris, or Bendy. She hadn't seen that little devil in years. She missed that cute little devil, from his cute little horns to his wide grin. Alice was lost in her thoughts. So many memories were racing through her mind, each one a haunting experience. Getting up from the old white sofa, Alice made her way down the hall of her chambers. Black splashes of ink stained the wooden floors. Each step she took, sounds of wet ink dropped from the ceiling to the cold, wet floor. The longer she walked, the more she could hear this sound, this mysterious sound. It was like a faint scream that casually echoed through the long and empty halls. It was getting louder and louder, and the closer she listened, the more it sounded like cries. It almost sounded familiar to her, like she'd heard it somewhere before. Her steps became faster, her pace quickened, her breath coming in short spurts. Running as fast as she could, she ran ever so carefully, in fear of losing the sound. She was getting closer, her feet splashing in the cool liquid beneath her. The liquid soon came to a tall, heavy door. It almost frightened her. It was intimidating her. Alice breathed heavily as she stopped and listened. Resting her ear upon the tall door, the screams soon quieted down, but she could faintly hear sobs. Alice was now worried. With a shaking hand, she rested her ink-stained fingers around the cool metal of the doorknob, and slowly began to turn it. When the door opened, Alice saw what she wished she should unsee. Looking through the doorway, there lay none other than him, a demon, a monster.